The first time I went, the conditions looked perfect, but it wasn't massive. I just started obsessing about getting it huge. It's like being in another world, like you went to the moon and found the ocean there, with waves better than you ever imagined. There's seals jumping everywhere, and you can smell the dead ones rotting on the beach. It's so wild. Paddling in, I didn't know what I was in for. It was so misty, I couldn't tell how big it was, and I only saw it coming at me from about 20 meters away. In the beginning, I was stalling. I guess the wave was about 6 to 8 feet. It's really hard to explain a wave like this. Way too intense. The last section of the wave, it just kind of peeled over me. It was so glassy and groomed, and in this section I was actually thinking how beautiful God is. How can I even be seeing this? I can't describe the magnitude and the sound. It's really past describing.
Just the whole trip was just such a dream, and I remember running up, jumping in, and then the fog just broke. And I was like, now's the time.
I'd been chatting to the Smiths in Hawaii actually about the wave. I was super keen for them to come, especially because Koa is goofy. I knew he would ride it really well and enjoy it.
You can see the waves coming up the point for like, seriously like 3 minutes. So I was like, okay, there's a bomb coming. And I was like, oh my God, this is the wave right here. And I just like last minute dropped into it. And from there I was just like, wow, this is the one. It's perfectly glassy. I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. I got the camera out of my mouth, like posed. And as soon as I did that, I was already like made a mistake. I was too deep already. So I put it back in my mouth, bit on it, and like pumped as hard as I could. I feel like every other wave you surf, like there's always like a point where you know it's gonna end. You're probably gonna get like a 5-second barrel at the longest, you know, but I could just see forever and there's no sign of it ending. I was just like, oh my God, like a video game. And then towards the end, I saw like this guy paddling up the face, and he turns around and starts stroking for it. And I was just like, after all this, like, I'm gonna fall right now because this guy doesn't see me, he's gonna burn me. So I took the GoPro out of my mouth and actually screamed. So that's what was happening when it kind of shows the lip, but it turned out to be pretty cool anyways. I screamed, and then he like put it, like kind of caved it in a little bit, and I just kind of broke through it. And after, I was just like, I looked around, I was like, nope, no one saw that. Yeah, it was the wave of a lifetime.
First thing on the map, I seen this big south swell and I jumped on a plane down to Mexico, and it's always the wonder, is it gonna be good? And next thing you know, it's 8 to 10 feet and just oil glass barrels. There's always these guys that are always pushing the limit, so if you think outside the box and then you think of what they're doing and what you could do, you're trying to figure out all these new crazy angles.
We went into this small little town. There was a shop that only sold sombreros, and they had the gold, like metallic, shiny, ultimate sombrero. And that was our idea, really, until we walked out of the shop, and right there was a little corn stand. That was one of the most fun sessions I've ever had in my life. I was dying laughing hilariously, like I couldn't keep a straight face when I was in the barrel pointing the GoPro at my face with the sombrero on, because I was just wondering how ridiculous it was going to end up looking, especially with a sombrero and a piece of corn.
Welcome back. This is Louis Latimer. You're tuned to the happy hour on K-Bay. Just a James.
Here I am again in lonesome town, sucking my coffee down. Wonder what the hell's gone down. What the hell's gone down?
The waves here in North Carolina are super fun. And our idea of good waves is heavy square barrels right by the beach. If it's not barreling, it's not really what we would consider a good day. So there's just a lot going on that can cause the weather to change unexpectedly. In some cases, that works in our favor.
You're okay. Yeah. Get on the nose of that board. There you go.
This is my biggest wave.
por la noche no creo que ningún surfista vaya a dormir muy bien. Porque, bueno, ya se ve que está creciendo. Esto también me la voy a comer.
I think that wave was probably one of the most wildest tube rides of my life for sure. I went over some pretty gnarly foam sections, but it was kind of all in the heat of the moment and I didn't really realize it. I only realized that I went over the foam ball sections when I saw the video, so yeah, I was super psyched to get that little clip.
as I locked into this wave, I could see it had a great wall down the line, and as I pulled in, yeah, I could see the normal takeoff rock starting to poke its head out of the water. So I was just concentrating on that, and I just knew if I had the right line in the pit past that rock, I was going to be able to make it.
My favourite wave this year was my 5-barrel wave that I got at Desert Point. Yeah, I took the family there and we travelled all over Indonesia, staying in Bali, but then driving to wherever I thought the swell was going to be best. I had no camera crew, I just had my GoPros, and I heard the night before everyone had left. So it was really, really uncrowded Desert Point, 4 to 6 foot, perfect, clean, everything you can ask for. And